Hey everybody, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Last time we left off, we are now in charge of this whole castle and the keep and everything involving it. We have a few conversations to have with people, so let's go ahead and talk to our allies that we need to. Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
Are you alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately.
His lips twitch into a flat smile.
And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
He watches you carefully. Oh yeah, we also learned that we're probably going to go mad, much like Meerwald, which means we need to get to the city faster and find this leaden key situation and solve it. Because now that we are connected to one of our past lives, we are likely to go mad. And die. My situation is more dire than I realized. We've got to find this leaden key and fast.
That does seem like the logical course of action. I shall follow your lead.
He snugs his cloak about his shoulders. Let's move on. Like I said, everybody kind of wants to talk to us.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
He shakes his head and chuckles. You said you had some things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
There's no need to be embarrassed. I won't judge.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Rhea Ceres, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
He shakes his head.
I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Guess 'cause I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. You should be prepared that there may be no record of your brother's death. Wouldn't be any worse off then, would I? Adeo thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Alright, so we gotta go to the records archive with Adair now and find out about his brother. See if it's in there.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Mayorwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
I did come to Deerwood looking for a new home. I wish I could have gotten through to him. He was far gone, but don't worry. The past is there that we might learn from it. I'm sure we'll find more answers in Defiance Bay.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
He grins eagerly. Alright. We have a few options here now for our moving forward. Let's go ahead and... Excuse me. I guess we can start our journey. Okay, when was each one done? Day 7, day 5, day 3. Okay, so we'll work with A Mother's Plea first. We're gonna get older quests done first. And we're gonna go ahead and travel to Anslog Compass and speak to Mother Ranga. Let's go ahead and do that first. That's gonna be this way. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to go to get to Anslog. I'm trying to remember how to get there. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we gotta go here and then go south. Yep, that's what I thought. Thought it was there. We just haven't unlocked it yet. That's why. I was like, where is it at? Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Hello.
If you're here to fish, as we were, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. She shudders. It was awful. What are you two doing out here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. He sighs. We were looking the tide pools over and thought that we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here or go hungry. You said there are a lot of shipwrecks here. The woman nods. All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. She wipes her brow. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools, and then we're headed straight home. Farewell. Good tidings to you. Wait, do you hear that? Uh-oh. Oh, she died. I tried to save both of them. Dang. Sorry, buddy. Gods, what a mess. Thank you for your help, stranger. Yeah, sorry about your friend. Tried to save both of you. Can't say I didn't try. But it happened so fast, I didn't even, realize when to pause, and when it did pause, it was too late, she was already dead.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
I met a helpful deerwood woman while in Gilded Vale. She was an invaluable guide during my time in that sorry village, and agreed to accompany me some part of the way towards Anslog's compass. We parted ways in the wilds known as Magrin's Fork, but I gave her my amulet so that she might remember me fondly. Perhaps I will return to these lands someday after all. Well, I guess, you won't be returning because you are dead.
Brave thou feel. Brave thou
Lava be on seek!
no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
How's it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? People of the Deerwood call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see, but all I have experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the waters, only to discover it was home to sporlings. I went to see the vaunted compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at last I made to inspect the dragon's skulls nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little Zoribs. I will return to Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the Zoribs do not appear to have followed. Well, so much about that.
Braved out. Braved out.
While traveling west towards Gilded Vale, I encountered a fellow traveler of some considerable intelligence, and we engaged in pleasant conversation. It came to light that the poor fellow had the most execrable pair of boots upon him. I gave him one of my spare sets that he might better appreciate Valian craftsmanship, may they serve him well, for he said he intended to cross the wilderness known as the Black Meadow. I cannot imagine it is a pleasant place. Yeah,
I'm no pack mule.
Yeah.
Let's offload this junk.
Braved out. Philo.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk. I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Braved out.
Oeth Ix.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Okay, shit, we gotta go back. We are actually legitimately out of storage. Like, we're even out of storage in the chest, I think, because, well, not quite. Okay. We still got some room. Okay. I was concerned. I was like, it's looking pretty close to full storage use. After several days' journey, it seems it is time at last to part ways with my traveling companion from New Hamar. A pity we could not see the compass together, but perhaps he will have as grand a time in Girin's grasp. I have given him my gloves for safekeeping, for I will hardly need them in such fine weather.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Brave thou not believe.
Moeth Ixi. I'm no pack. I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Okay, maybe I was right. Maybe we are out of space. Let's go ahead and go back to town. And we'll sell as much as we can that we don't actually need. Let's actually also look at our inventory, see what's good for us to use, what we should, like, kind of, like, replace some things with before we go back entirely. If it's blue, I'm gonna definitely look to see if it's better than what we're using. Yeah. We'll put that. Rings and stuff. Gauntlets or something to add to the. But no, okay. Let's see. What do you got? What can we upgrade with you? Oh dear. 22. Dang, all these suck comparatively. Bro, how did that happen? You should be getting upgraded by now. But nope. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Nope. Oh, maybe we need that actually. Nope. Nope. Oh boy. nothing good enough for you, huh? Think we're gonna be selling all this stuff. Oh, yeah, we should equip that. There you go. We did have a fin amulet. Hey. Yeah, like I said, this is mostly, we're probably going to be mostly selling our junk, because it don't look like we're... I know you got a gun, but this is, we're going to switch it to the crossbow. Yeah, you've already got pretty good armor. Unless this is somehow better. Nope, didn't think so. Okay. Let's go back to town, like I said, and we will sell everything in the chest. As well as, honestly, everything in... everything. Because we have no room for it.
How do you do? I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Once we get rid of all this junk, we will actually call it, and I'll finish selling off screen. And because we are out of time, so that just means I gotta make this a little faster. I think we're keeping that. Yep, that's a scroll of prayer. be careful of what I sell. Make sure I sell stuff that we actually don't need. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure
Hail,
to check out our
traveler.
Discord, which is also linked down below, so you become part of our community. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.